In this video, we were spraying our crops so the weeds don't overtake us. And at the end, when we were trying to fix a tile line, we run into something unexpected. What was it? Find out in today's video. Good morning, everyone, and welcome into UMRV. So, today we've got our corn and soybeans that we planted in the last video, or not too long ago. We need to get out there and spray some pre-emerge on them. And well, I'm not gonna lie, I bought something. Actually, I bought two things. I bought a self-propelled sprayer, and I also bought us a mini excavator for the reason we've got some tile line that's gonna have to be fixed before too long, and we need something to go down, dig out, and do it. And we're gonna need it for a while. And my buddy was selling this one pretty cheap, so we picked us up a John Deere 50G mini excavator, and the self-propelled sprayer that we bought is right here. It is a Haggy self-propelled sprayer. It's got what was the boom width on this one? I want to say it had 125 inch booms on it, front mounted, which is super nice. It's super nice to have that front mounted, because when you're up in the cab, if I can get up in it here, when you're up in the cab of this thing, you can see your booms going out each end. So we're going to go ahead and get this thing fired up for the day. See if we can't get this thing backed out. And I've got to call around to get our herbicide still yet. We still have not gotten that done. But I want to go ahead and get this pulled out of the shop here. But I think one of the first things we're going to do is I do want to run over and check on the corn and make sure it's not too late to put down pre-emerge, even though I'm 99.9% sure that it's not. We're going to hop in our Chevy K10 here, and we'll take it over there to go see kind of what we're looking at. So I'll see y'all back when we get over there. So I'm pulling up here, and from what I'm looking at, it looks like we don't so much need. We need to be putting down some weed killer of sorts. So I think we're gonna have to spray some herbicide to kill out the weeds, and then come back and spray some fertilizer after that, because these weeds they're taking over the field out here. So yeah, we're gonna have to get out here and see if we can't get some of these weeds sprayed, because they're looking not too great. So I guess I'm gonna go and get on the phone with some companies about getting some herbicide out here and then some fertilizer, because we're gonna need to spray both. So anyhow, I will catch y'all back here in a few minutes whenever I get all this figured out. All right, everyone, so I made some phone calls, and I've got them delivering some herbicide out here, because it's just too far gone for pre-emerge. They've already emerged plus some, so we're gonna have to get some herbicide on that ASAP before they weeds completely take over that. But it's a good thing we bought ourselves a Haggy self-propelled sprayer. We're gonna be able to knock this out in no time, I know. But yeah, it's definitely a good thing we bought it, because when you rent a sprayer, then you're on like a timeline, and it sounds like we're gonna be needing this one quite a bit here, and I don't know what renting costs would be, but year after year doing that, I think we're going to save quite a bit of money by buying ourselves a self-propelled. But they're supposed to be delivering the herbicide here within a couple hours, so we're kind of just going to wait around, maybe clean up the farmyard a little bit while we're waiting on them. All right, everyone, so we've I've got the machine completely filled up. They went ahead and brought out our bulk order of herbicide. And the reason we're not going to spray this field here is there's nothing actually planted in it. I'm going to do that into grass. Actually, I got to fix some tile lines out there, and then that's going to go into grass. But we are going to go ahead and head over here across the road and start spraying our corn, I think is what we got planted right over there, and get the weeds knocked down in, and then we'll just sort of go from there on what we spray next. So I'll see y'all back when we get over there. All right, everyone, so we made it over here. We'll go ahead and getting our booms unfolded here, and let's see, we'll probably raise that one up, raise that one up too. I know the ground's kind of uneven here, so I'll probably have to run them just a hair higher than what I normally like to, but And we'll go a little bit higher on that one. Alright, we'll run them right there and kind of see what happens. Go ahead and get the spray engaged. And off we go. Alright, well, this, like I was saying earlier, the reason these Haggy sprayers are super nice is they've got the booms out in front of you instead of behind you. And you can actually kind of see what you're doing a little bit better. But I'm gonna go ahead and start working through this here, so I'll probably see y'all back when we've made some progress. Alright everyone, so well, we actually just finished up the last pass on this field here. We're gonna go ahead and stop and let our booms get folded in, and then we're gonna head on down the road to the next field. But this Hacky sprayer, it's a super nice sprayer, and like I was saying before, it works super good having your booms out in front of you, because you can just look and you can see, whereas on the other sprayers you gotta look in your mirrors and try to look behind you and everything to try to see the sprayers, the booms that are behind you. And it's just a whole lot harder to spray with one of those sprayers than it is a self-propelled Haggy sprayer or a sprayer with the booms up front. So my thought process right now is we'll just head up to we'll have to go up there to that road, and then we'll just kind of work down that road as we go, and then we'll kind of see what we like from there. I know I am thinking about trying to fix that tile line later on this afternoon. I'm not sure if I'll get around to that or not, but I am hoping to maybe get that fixed today, because I don't think spraying is going to take us actually all that long to complete. Alright, so this is the first field we come to, so this is where we're going to start. We're going to go ahead and get our booms unfolded here and get them set up and ready to go. So I may actually put this field in time-lapse form for y'all. I'm not 100% sure. But we're going to go ahead and get everything set up, and I'm going to go ahead and at least get the headlands done. So I'll see y'all when I get done doing that. Alright everyone, well, I just, while I was working on the headlands, I got a very unfortunate phone call. The one that I really wish that I had never got. The past year, I've kind of been buying new equipment, upgrading things, doing different things. And I really hadn't looked at the finance side of things much at all. And well, that finally called up to me. I just got a call from the bank saying that we are a good bit of debt. I'm not going to say how much, but we are a good bit in debt. And it's not looking good for the farm. We may have to sell the farm to get out of debt. I'm really hoping we can find some way to pay it off, or some way to do something to get ourselves out of debt. But like I said, it's really not looking good for the farm. This farm's been in our we started this farm, and I guess you could say it's not really been in our family, but it was when I started this farm. I would hoping it would go down for generations. And I'm really hoping we don't lose it, but if we can't pay this debt off by next year, then we will we'll be in pretty rough shape as far as keeping the farm, and we'll basically have to sell and auction off the farm to pay what we owe back. So that's some information that I really wish I had not got today. But we're going to go ahead and continue spraying these fields, get the crops out. You know, we can't stop, even though it may look impossible. We can't stop. We got to keep going. And yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and continue working on the fields here for a little while and get a few more of these fields knocked out. Alright everyone, so well, we got this field sprayed, so we're gonna go ahead and head over to the next one. And I think I'm actually gonna throw it in time lapse for y'all, so that y'all can actually watch us do some spraying. We'll go ahead and we'll start getting the booms unfolded here. And then I'm going to go ahead and throw this in time-lapse form for y'all. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the time-lapse.
Man, all about the city life and the crazy nights. Figure I should probably give it a try. Maybe check it out, see what it's all about. But the traffic was fast and the money was slow. The people I met you never get to know. I kinda miss this place I used to live back home. 'Cause up here it's breakneck, paycheck, rat race, what's next? I'm tired of feeling like a small fish in a big pond. I think I'll go back where I came from, where everybody knows my name. My friends are still the same. I guess the slow life hit me just right, like a bonfire on a cold night. Hell, and you can keep the 9 to 5. Happy with the simple life. Yeah, I ain't here to try to change your mind, trying to save your time, in case you're thinking about breaking out the bucket list. Girl, you can skip this funny business, 'cause up there it's complicated and overrated. Down here everything is understated. That's alright by me. I got everything that I need, but there is breakneck, paycheck, rat race, what's next? I'm tired of feeling like a small fish in a big pond. I think I'll go back where I came from.
So we got this field sprayed, so we got to go ahead and move over to the next field, which is, I think we've only should have 1 or 2 more fields to go. We've got quite a bit of our spraying done today, but I'm not 100% sure where the next field is. It's on down the road, I know, but I'm gonna go ahead and head on over to the next field, so I'll catch y'all back here in a little bit when we've made some progress. All right, everyone. Well, we after the bad news we got today, we did get a little bit of good news. I come back here to the last 3 fields that we actually did still have to spray, and it turns out that they actually don't have no weeds in them. So we're completely done spraying to the day, so that means we do have plenty of time to go out there and fix that tile line, and that shouldn't take us too awful long. We just got to go out there and dig it up, and we're gonna have to probably redo some of it, but I want to get it to where it will function properly. So we're gonna go out there, dig it up, and we'll replace a section. But I'm gonna go ahead and head back to the farm, so I'll catch y'all back whenever we get there and we get started working on that. All right, thank you. You too. All right, bye. All right, everyone. Well, we come down here to the local tractor supply because I went to start up my excavator to get to work, and I realized it was low on hydraulic fluid, so we just run the K10 down here and picked us up some hydraulic fluid. So I'm gonna go ahead and head back to the farm now, put this in it, and then we should be good to start working on our tile line. All right, everyone. So I got it out here, got the hydraulic fluid in it, and got our Mini X out here. So we're gonna go ahead and start digging here and see if we can't get to where this tile line is and get all this figured out. So I'm gonna go ahead and get some of this done, so I will catch y'all back here in a little bit when we've made some progress. All right, everyone. So I've been working here for a little while, and we're kind of trying to get everything dug out here, and right now I'm kind of just trying to get everything cleaned up a little bit and get it to where we can get down there to the actual tile line. And we'll see, let's go down just a little bit further here. We'll go down, go over, down some more. Need to swing out just a little bit. Still kind of rusty on these controls here. Go down some more and come back. Oh Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord, what have we hit? What have we hit? Oh goodness gracious, we gotta get this machine backed up. We gotta get this machine backed up. Something is spewing out of the ground. What in the world? Come on, get this thing backed up. Get this thing backed up. I don't want it to mess this up. How we got a hydraulic leak? What has happened? Alright, we gotta get this thing out of here. Good grief. What in the world is spewing out? Good grief. Look, we have struck all. We struck all. We might not have to sell the farm after all. We've struck all. We may not actually have to sell the farm. We struck all.